Let's look at why the AMH drops suddenly and look at the study that explains why the anti-Müllerian hormone, a key marker, drops very sharply as in women as they move closer to menopause, and how other hormones and number of ovarian follicles influence this change. The research followed 26 healthy women aged 18 to 50 years, measuring hormone levels and ovarian follicle counts every few days through their menstrual cycle. The goal was to see not just how the AMH decreases with age, but whether the amount of AMH each remaining in follicle produces also falls, and why. The scientists found that while both AMH and the number of small ovarian follicles, which are the antral follicles which you see on a scan, drop with age, the AMH that is produced per follicle, not the total, decreased far more sharply by about 11 times in women over 45 compared to younger women. Most of these older women had still had regular cycles and normal patterns of other hormones like LH, estradiol, and progesterone. However, two hormones did stand out. The FSH, the follicle stimulating hormone, was higher and the inhibin B was lower in older groups. Here's how it works. As ovarian reserve declines, fewer follicles remain. This leads to less inhibin B, which normally keeps FSH in check. When inhibin B drops, FSH increases. Scientists believe that the elevated FSH suppresses AMH production in the remaining follicles, either directly or by interfering with signals from special egg cell derived growth factors. As a result, not only do women have fewer eggs, but their eggs are less hormonally active, making AMH levels fall dramatically. Why is this important? Because we widely use AMH to assess ovarian reserve and to predict future fertility and the timing of menopause. However, this study shows that in late reproductive years, AMH readings can underestimate the number of remaining follicles because each follicle makes much less AMH. This may explain why AMH is less reliable in predicting menopause or fertility potential in older women. And in fact, age becomes the most major factor. The research suggests that age probably is the most important factor rather than just looking at AMH in older women. The strength is that there were sophisticated measurements which were used in this case, but frankly, there's a lot more to learn about how the AMH declines, especially in women in their 30s, and what is that we don't know in the rate of decline, and does it vary from ethnicity, from different women, and that's something which we still are unaware of.